Up you guys, so I just want to do a quick tier maker for cruisers. I'm going to try and run through cruisers, destroyers, frigates, all pretty fast, short videos. Um, it's 2025, so I'm going to try and get as much of these out as I can. I put number one, Chimera Chaos. This is all off of like battle reports and old OGs playing the game, been playing for years. Um, I've really went through all the cruisers and just picked, you know what I mean, like all the tiers that I think, would be relevant for you guys, like maybe what to run. Conmare Chaos. I think that's the number one cruiser for damage right now. Heavy Torp. That's probably number two. I would say Callisto comes up here too, pretty close because of the interception. I mean, it will blast through almost anything. That's almost the only thing that can counter light cone AA, because the AA light cone can intercept all your missiles and side fleets. Like if it's getting hit from the side, it can still hit fighters. It can take torps. I mean, if you literally, when you look at the battle report and you're running it, you can move the light cone to the front row and get full coverage. If you look at the AA, it'll actually tell you how many how much it's intercepting. You know what I mean? You'll see like hundreds and hundreds. Like it catches so much. Obviously, castle support is just ridiculous. Healing. I put the new Ranger IO in S tier because it's pretty much insane. I think it's better than the IO. I put IO A version. I put that at the front, obviously, because it's something you don't have to put tech points in. It's just a beast. Cluster torpedo. I think that's right there and there with the IO, because it'll shoot through anything and it's not really gonna miss. The railgun. So the railgun's actually really good. And the reason for that is because it has evasion, and if you use a series tactical, it'll boost the railgun like an insane amount. Like you could put maybe 2, 3 series in there, tacticals, even one will boost 3 railguns, and you'll see like 20% hit rate increase. Uh, Obviously, all the IOs are good, and I think a lot of people sleep on the Siege variant because it hits almost the same as the generic version for like large ship damage. And obviously, you're going to counter either swarm fleets or cruiser fleets. The people that don't have the full swarm fleets are going to have big cruiser fleets, and I mean, that's pretty good against that. I chose the Chimera defensive because it has a higher armor. It doesn't hit as hard as maybe the B version, the cannon. Uh, Obviously, the Jaeger is still going to be in the same spot as it was when Damfire was doing his videos. The Predator tactical is still better AA than you have the generic. Now I moved the artillery variant of the Caso up because it was buffed a little bit and it hits insane. Like I think it's like 1400 damage per hit. And I was actually thinking about moving the base version of the Ranger up because it kills Carillions, special Carillions, like super fast, and a lot of people run special Carillion. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, let's say artillery. That's a good spot for it. I think a lot more people should be using artillery. Artillery. I don't know why I can't say that word. Light cone. So, I mean, they're both decent. Uh, I think there's just so many better cruisers. Other than, I mean, you have the fighter strat that gives you better, better hit with the fighters. Callisto, never really see that with the UAV variant. The generic Casso is actually really good. I'm pretty sure the armor's at like 60, so Chimera base is like 80, 80-ish. The heavy cannon that hits like maybe like 3,000 more damage per minute than the ballistic. I mean, both of these are pretty good, but the defense is obviously way better because of the armor. It's way more. Um, I know you don't really see anyone put like the base. I mean, if you can dock and get this cruiser, I mean, it's energy damage, so I mean, it does do pretty decent. Let's see, the KCCV, light attack, the railgun. They're not very good. I would say it's good if like maybe for a subfleet because it's got a lot of health. Maybe if you don't have anything else, if you're trying to just build like a really heavy fleet, it might work good for like against privateers, stuff like that. Uh, the Jaeger heavy cannon, I think that's not very great. The light pulse, actually, I should probably move that up a little bit because it's a little better than maybe the attack. Now, the CASO aircraft carrier and the KCC PV 2.0 aircraft carrier, obviously that carries heavy fighters, but I still don't think it's that great. Or the CASO because there's so many better options. Um, so what I was planning to do is I'm just putting this out. Like, here's a good guide. You guys can kind of look at it. If you're new, you can kind of see like what's better. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll go through some of the cruisers, like how to put tech points to get the interception and things like that. And yeah, so my next one, I'll do destroyers, and then I'll do frigates, and then I'll build tiers of actually like what to put in a tank, and then I'll put all the blueprints in that so you can see like what you can make your tank out of if you have that. Then I'll make another one of like what you can make the best DPS out of, what's going to give you the most DPS. So I guess that's about it for today. And like and subscribe. Thank you.